Listen up, movers. You don't have an AI tool problem, but you have a system thinking problem. More tools won't fix your $500 claims checks or your scheduling chaos. So they just give you more icons to click. Today, I'll show you how to turn specialized AI tools into zero-salary executive team that produces only 4 outcomes: more jobs booked, fewer claims, faster response times, and review scores that print money. Stick with me to the end and I'll give you my 7-day deployment checklist so you can roll this out in your moving company in 1 week. This is a playbook, not a gadget demo. And we are not trying some new AI apps. We are installing systems that make your sales consistent, remove guesswork from marketing, and expose your operations' weak points. Turn reviews into revenue and standardize training without slowing down your day. If your best estimator is winging it, if your website sounds like every other mover, if your crews keep repeating the same mistakes, this will feel like flipping a breaker back on. So we are going to build your digital specialized labor stack step by step, with examples and prompts that you can literally steal and reuse. So phase number 1 is research and strategy. Stop guessing and start nominating. We're going to hire 2 roles. First, it's going to be a generalist AI assistant that knows your business cold. Second is a ruthless market predator that finds what competitors say and shows you how to say it better. The outcome of phase 1 is simple: clarity in pricing, messaging, and positioning, so your quotes convert without endless discounts. So step number 1, build the ultimate moving brain. Most movers use AI for shallow tasks. Write a social post, make this email nicer. That's why it feels generic. So we're going to fix that with persistent ChatGPT project that's going to be trained on your real documents. And here, what you upload first: your pricing metrics, local, long distance, specialty items, all of that. So your long distance Holly SOPs and claims procedures, all transcripts of your last 10 successful sales calls. Once that's in, you give this moving brain 3 jobs. Job A: generate sales scripts. You can ask, using our pricing and SOPs, create non-generic scripts for apartment moves with elevator limits and long-distance moves with shuttle and storage. Tell it to include the specific qualifiers and deal terms that you actually use in your company. Job B: standardize customer terms. Prompted: draft plain English move terms for estimates and booking calls. Align it to our pricing rules and liability limits. This gives you one consistent way to explain money, risk, responsibility to every single customer. Job C: create a buyer profiles. Ask, from our 10 best calls, build 3 buyers profiles: long distance customer, office move customer, and last minute local customer. For each one, list their objections, their decision criteria, and the trigger events that make them finally book. Now, look at the outcomes of this one step. Consistency. No more freelance pricing from caffeinated rep who discounts just to get off the phone. Higher conversions. Clear terms means fewer stalls and fewer "let me think about it." Time saved. Your scripts reflect your actual rules instead of living only in your head. So you running a moving business, not a charity. Upload your proving pricing once. Now AI can quote better than your best salesperson after 5 espressos. Step number 2. spy on your competition legally. Generic research creates generic marketing. We're not asking, hey AI, write me a homepage. We want controlled sources and real synthesis. So here how we split the roles. We use Perplexity as your specialized researcher. NotebookLM is your knowledge synthesizer. Move 1. In Perplexity, you ask, list the top 15 moving company homepages in your target seed. You export those URLs. Move 2. In NotebookLM, import only those URLs. And then assign the notebook a persona. Call it ruthless market share predator. And now you ask it, identify the 5 most overused value props on those homepages, and then propose 3 angles we can own that they're missing. Examples of that angles you might get back is same-day estimate window guarantee, a claims decision clock 3 business days, a field tag photo protocol that prevents disputes even before they start. So then you take those winning angles and you go back to your ChatGPT project and ask it to generate a homepage outline, headline tests, and offers tag around those angles. The outcome? You get a differentiated pitch that books jobs at healthy margins instead of race to the bottom on price. You save a ton of time on marketing ideation and you stop guessing. You stop sounding like everyone else. If your site says, we care about your stuff, and that's your big idea, you deserve to stay small. Find what big boys say and say something better. Phase 2 is strategic visualization. We turn raw fear from customers into operations intelligence that your dispatchers and crew can act on. The goal here, visual proof that changes behavior so you get a fewer claims and less drama. Step 3. Turn customers' grievance into gold. You think you know why customers complain, but opinions don't train crews. Visual proof does. So, move 1. Use Perplexity with a social search. Ask it, find real threads about biggest frustration with long-distance movers and how movers ruin move day on Reddit and other forums. You gather the best quotes and patterns and export them as PDF. Move 2. Go into Gemini Canvas. Upload that PDF and prompt it. Create an infographic showing the top 7 failure points that causes stress and claims with the upstream triggers and the fixes. Common items you'll see: poor arrival window communication, crew mismatch and access surprises, underdocumented condition photos, disconnected or confusing claims timeline. The outcome? You now have a shareable diagram for morning huddles and new hire training. You expose blind spots and you reduce catastrophic failures. You reduce your liability. Your customers are yelling the answers online. Just turn it into a diagram. Bulletproof your process and cash the check. Step number 4. Stop rebuilding KPI reports every week. If your executive summary takes more than 15 minutes a month, you're playing small. We're going to use the Claude as your visual strategist. So you create a reusable dashboard templates once, and then you just feed fresh data. Have Claude design visuals for accidents per 100 long-distance miles, claims filed per crew, arrival window variance, quote-to-book rate by source. So you save that as a template inside a Claude project. And each month you upload a CSV or just paste the new numbers in. So Claude updates the charts instantly based on the same layout. The outcome? Rapid decisions based on the same view every month. And you track safety inputs, not just claims after the fact. And you get your time back for actual leadership instead of wrestling with spreadsheets. Template it once, upload the numbers, and fire the problems. Phase 3 is asset creation. So here we're going to turn your insights into revenue and training that you can actually use in the real world. So assets equal scale. If it's not an asset, you just have meetings. So step 5 is rapid fire social proof. Design should never bottleneck your proof. Claude can output SVG artifacts, editable vector graphics that you can tweak in minutes. And here the move. Pull 10 punchy quotes from your latest 5-star Google reviews. You can do it by using Perplexity to summarize and extract the best ones. So feed them into Claude and ask, create a set of 10 square social graphics with SVG artifacts with the quotes and star rating and space for my logo and branding. And then you open those SVGs in Figma. So you just adjust colors and fonts to your brand in few minutes. Schedule a full month of trust-building posts on your social channels. The outcome? More reviews velocity, local trust goes up, and consistent branding without designer on payroll. Just stop paying $500 for a quote box. Make 10 of them in 10 minutes. Win mindshare while everyone else is arguing about hack codes. Step 6. Automate onboarding and your sales funnel. Training is where profits leak. So old PDFs create new claims, and we're going to combine NotebookLM and Gemini. Move 1. On NotebookLM, discover. Find authoritative materials on commercial rigging safety standards, long-distance inventory documentation best practices, cross-border liability basics, and if that applies to you. So save those sources in your notebook. And now move number 2. Design the package. Prompt NotebookLM. Draft a crew chief certification curriculum with 6 lessons, clear checklists, and field drills, citing our sources. So now you've got a structured training content that's grounded in reality, not just how we always done this. So move number 3. Take that curriculum into Gemini Canvas. Upload the details and ask Gemini to build a slide deck, generate a short explainer video scripts, or even auto-generated clips, and draft a landing page prototype for specialty items moving that include plain English terms aligned with your pricing. The outcome? Better trained crews, which means lower damage risk, clearer contracts, which means higher close rate, and validated copy, because it's grounded in actual standards, not just marketing fluff. Research the standards, build the video, and hand crews the checklist. Guesswork out and profit in. Let's hit a quick reality check and tackle the objections. Objection 1. We don't have time. You already spent the time. You spend it rebuilding reports, fixing claims, and re-explaining policies over and over again. This just gives you time back every single month. Objection 2. My team won't use it. Oh, they will. Trust me. When quotes get easier, claims drop and bonuses go up. Make the visuals part of your morning huddles, and just 5 minutes a day, you will be shocked how fast behavior shifts. Objection 3. Will this replace staff? No. It augments your staff so your best people stop doing low-value admin work and start doing high-leverage work, closing, leading, improving. And now, here's your 7-day deployment checklist. This is how you install this AI executive team in 1 week. Day 1 and 2. Create your ChatGPT project. Upload your pricing, your SOP, and 10 sales call transcript. Generate your scripts, your terms, and your 3 buyers' profiles. Day 3. Use Perplexity to pull the top 15 competitors' homepages in your target city. Drop those into NotebookLM, extract the cliches, and find a new angles. Update your homepage outlines and your offer stack using those stronger angles. Day 4. Use Perplexity social search to build that pain PDF. From Reddit and other forums, just feed it into Gemini Canvas and have it create your top 7 failure points infographic. Add that graphic to your morning huddle routine, and you golden. Day 5. In Claude, build your KPI template once. Log in your core metrics: accidents per 100 miles, claims per crew, arrival window variance, and quote to book rate by source. Day 6. Create 10 review based graphics with Claude SVG artifacts. Brand them in Figma. Schedule a month of posts. Day 7. Use NotebookLM to draft your crew chief curriculum with sources. So then use Gemini Canvas to build slide deck and landing page prototype for specialty offer like specialty item moving or office moving. So do the work, get the wins, and let's recap. You just installed a zero-salary executive team for your moving company, a generalist AI assistant that standardizes your quotes and terms, a market predator that differentiates you and your message from every other "we care about your staff" mover, a visual strategist that turns raw data into clear decisions, and asset builder that creates proof and training on demand. The result is simple: more jobs booked, fewer claims, and faster response time, and reviews that print money. If you want the full 7-day deployment checklist, comment the word checklist below and I'll send it to you. If you want me to set this up inside your moving company, use the link in the description to book a call. Subscribe if you want more AI for movers strategies that actually make money for your company. I'm Daria, and I'll see you in the next one.